Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo kachu to you and all my nobodies not watching out there. Playing this game, I think the reason I'm playing this is because I got it before I saw what games were gonna come out next month, and honestly, not super happy with the options. Um, it kind of expected that. It's been continuously being like that. Maybe I'll play one, but I already have the one that I would want to play, and then yeah, whatever. Not worried about it right now. And this was one that I've wanted to play, and in some way, it's sort of like a thematic thing where I didn't ever intend to do Let's Plays, but I watched a Let's Play of somebody. I don't. It was one of the major people that did it, suggested it, and it's and you know somebody told me, oh, well, watch this person, and so I did, and I was like, okay, they're pretty funny, and this is interesting. I could see how this could be fun. I don't know if I could ever do that. Blah blah blah, and I definitely am not the way like that they're that famous, and I'm just yeah. No one's watching this. No, well, my nobody's not watching, but this I think was the game. There might have been an earlier one, but I know this was definitely one of the first ones, and so it's got a little special spot in my heart. I don't remember the game. I remember it being short, which is probably why I picked it. And I was told to check out that YouTuber playing it. So here we go. It's called Firewatch. Um, Check out the settings. I think I looked at this stuff. It should be fine. I'm just gonna leave everything as it is. Thus far, I don't see any like. I'll deal with that if when I'm gonna start on the third one. If it doesn't, if the sound isn't great or whatever, that's understandable. I think I'm talking lower and less with less cadence than normal, but because I'm kind of tired. But maybe I'll get more animated as I get into it. The reality is, I'm just doing this because it was cheap and there's not much else. Oh, it's that one fucking not pentatonic song. That one song that's like it's an earworm. Oh, there's Julia. Apparently, I see her. Uh, it's like, oh, like the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s. Are you guys getting older? Who knows? Laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from the nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry. God, my name is Henry. Alright. Are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. I'm assuming orange is when I click a thing and that's a choice, but at this point it doesn't seem like there's choices, so whatever. I want to pet the baby. No, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. You are drunk. So, let's, you measure, or you, you're pretty. Either way, you're drunk. It's not going to turn out great. I'm going to go with you're pretty. Simple, straight. She's going to know I'm drunk either way. You're pretty. She says it back. She says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Fuck yeah! My bad drunk pickup line somehow worked because she said I was pretty. And you know what? I can't speak for Henry, but maybe Henry is pretty. I don't know. I'm sure there are plenty of men And also women. I mean, they often go by Henrietta, but Henry is also can be a woman's. Like, and then there's the whole pronoun thing. But just Henry can be pretty, regardless of any of the thing. And it's really cool that Julia was like, "You're pretty," like Uno reverse card, and then, man, you're drunk. Let's get you a cheeseburger, and like, I think that's sweet. That's wholesome. I like it. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember much of this except for that it's a game about wandering around in the wilderness, apparently. So R2 to pick up stuff. Yeah, definitely want my backpack. 100%. Like, Hotel Transylvania, I love my backpack. Okay, so, can I take anything else? It's push broom? No? That's apparently my truck. Can I move faster? Well, that looks like useful stuff. It's all colorful. It's like cleaning chemicals. It could still be useful. Can I jump? I can zoom in. I have the ability to zoom in with my eyes. The fuck? Are you serious? Or they're like, yes, we built this tiny, tiny little enclosed space just to frustrate you. Okay. Alright. You're gonna be like that then. Can I... Wait. I think I can run. Okay, cool. Let's just try to run out of here without a car. No. They're not having it. They're like, get in the truck, you fool. Julia's waiting for you. No, I didn't want to put it back there. I want that on me. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Not sure how healthy that is, but maybe it's a good way. It's a euphemism, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to be driven nuts. I don't know. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Why don't you keep saying beer? I asked you if you'd ever been hungover or if you drank too many beers ever. And you proceeded to say beer 10 times. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Alright, I mean, it's a lot of responsibility, and it's a commitment, but you guys, where are we, like in Boulder, Colorado? There's a lot of open space for that. Yeah, I feel like we could be outdoorsy people. If I were in Colorado, I'd probably go hiking and stuff. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Aww. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. Okay, Julia. This isn't, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Which is, fun fact, actually a very wholesome and true story. I'm not going to go into it. I think I've already gone into it before. But basically, yes, there was a little lamb. And the story ends with basically like they got to keep the lamb. The lamb was sheared. A sweater was made from the lamb's fleece. Because you got to shear them. The thing was still alive and happy and fine. Like, you can't just leave them unsheared. It's unhealthy for them, or at least ones that are bred for that sort of thing. And it's sold at an auction to help the school or something. It went to charity or something. It was good. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Damn it! Oh, his name is Mayhem. You want to name him Mayhem. Or Bucket. You want to make Julia happier. I'm from fucking New York. Hey, I'm walking here. She's walking Bucket. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere, you know? Like I mean, I don't know if Boulder's in the middle of nowhere. It's one of the, I know the city. I know what it's. Okay, I feel like I don't have enough information. Like, real talk. If Julia is like under 5 foot and this German Shepherd grows to full size and is like all ADHD and not properly trained, she could get like whiplash by being dragged by this dog as she walks it, to, you know, because it chases a squirrel or something. And now Julia has problems. But it will protect Julia from problems. Anybody who might want to cause her problems. But are there going to be problems? And I like beagles. I think, you know, they're cute dogs. I think they're good and personable. A little loud, a bit emotional. I'm trying to like weigh out my limited knowledge of these animals. I'm gonna do what Julia wants. I mean, she wants Bucket. I don't see any reason why we need. It's also that they're like Mayhem. Well, good, Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Sorry, Mayhem. It's just a 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. Wait, what? I guess I'm not that familiar with Colorado. I know it has a lot of different terrains, but are we in is Boulder desert area? What do you think about kids? She asks. How long? Wait, what year was it before? How long has it been? How old is Bucket? Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. What kind? Dude, my guy. What are you trying to put them to work? Fucking ass. I'm saying if you and I had a couple little idiots. See, Julia knows what's up. Julia seems legit, like straight, like, you know, they don't have to be smart. We're not trying to get them part of into like the Manhattan Project. That's already been done. Like, there's no need for that. Honestly, it was not necessarily the greatest idea in the first place, but it did change the world and whatever. We're not going to get into the politics of that. But look, they don't have to be part of Mensa as long as they're not idiocracy and just be like, hey, you interrupted me. I was watching Ow My Balls, and that is not okay. Like, as long as they're not that guy, we're good. Like, come on. They're yours. Take good care of them. You guys taking care of yourself, taking care of the dog, taking care of them. I don't expect people to have brilliant children. I just don't want them to have, like, 10 when they can't afford 2. That would be pretty good. One day, why rush? I mean, I gave her the dog, but I don't know how long it's been. I've already forgotten it, and I'm not sure they told me. I know we went to Boulder. You know what? I'm just going to go with what Julia wants. It's probably going to turn out the same way either way. I doubt it really matters. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably best that their parents are hitched. It's like, I'm not saying this is the healthy. This is not how I believe marriage should occur. I think it should be something that people take more seriously, and kids should be something they take more seriously. But this is a fucking video game. And this is definitely not the worst way it could go. You're choosing to think about kids before you're getting married. That's already a plus in many ways. Not judging people who don't do that. I just have my opinions about things, and this is definitely not the worst sequence of events. It's not like, oh, well, let's have 10 kids and without thinking about it. Half of these kids aren't yours. Also, you have like 5 kids by 5 other ladies or some shit. You know, there's not an option. It's just you say she's absolutely right. I do fear that I have chosen the path of, well, what Julia wants, Julia gets, and this is how this is going to play out. I don't know if it matters. I imagine the game's going to turn out the same way either way. Like, okay. My backpack has been stolen after all these years. Also, you're going to have to, like, there's no space for a car seat in this, sir. You're going to have to upgrade. You're going to have to change this. And also, I'm amazed how well you've kept this in shape. Like, it looks like it did, yet it's like no time has passed. Alright. Thoroughfare trail ahead. I feel like if I played a different way, that would be a different trailhead name. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn how to live with bears. You are in their country. And there's the Two Forks region overview. I'm just trying to mentally. Cottonwood Creek, the Ruby River. Yeah, I'm 100% going to forget that. How this... I guess I'm here. But, yeah, there's the recent meme of... To date this, I guess. You know, it's like, oh... At this point, more women, at least the ones polled, and on the internet are speaking vocally that they'd prefer... Would you rather be in the woods, stranded in the woods, and meet a strange... a man that you do not know that is a stranger, or a bear? And the type of bear is not defined, how deep you are in the woods, all that's undefined. It's just man or bear in the woods, and sadly women are picking bear, and I am not a woman, and I understand why, but and I don't think highly of men. But I will say that I think it's foolish to just auto-pick the bear. You know? And they'd be like, well, that's what a man would do. It's like, no, I just know a lot of women that can kick a man's ass. I don't know any humans that I would be like, my money's on this guy on this person over the bear. That's all I'm saying. Not that the bear or the man will necessarily attack you, just saying. We're assuming the worst with the man, so we should assume the worst with the bear, right? And it's like, even if you don't, and you say statistically you're more sure that the bear is going to be less of a problem because it's going to go away, or you know how to deal with it. It's like, no. And there's worse things than being mauled to death by a bear, and yes, a terrible man could do those to you, but I'm just saying, statistically, again, much easier to defend against a man. You're already on guard. It doesn't matter if you're on guard with the bear. Bear's still bear. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. It's a primitive backcountry trail that... No, I don't know. I can only barely kind of read it. Vague along several stretches and whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm sure it's probably important to read, but... What's this? What is that? It's a hat. It's got a horse on it. I'm cowboy. Let's examine it. Hold on. Well, this is a green hat, kind of neon green. But you know what? Let's put it on, or throw it on the ground. Let's put it on. I don't look smart in the hat, but maybe it'll prevent me from getting shot randomly. Fire danger today is high. That's not great. Alright, so, forget my character's name already, but if I'm a smoker, I need to not today. Yeah, no fireworks. Remember, see? So let's go and check in. Honestly, I have no idea where I'm going. I guess it's just going to take me where I need to go. Cool. 1980. It's been a year. It's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. Don't get angry. Get concerned, man. 1980, so I guess it's not like cell phones or a thing at that point, I don't think. Or if they are, they're like Hollywood, big old bricks like you see in the movies. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Okay. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You don't ignore her if you fight. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's better to let it slide or get mad. It's not like she could call. She probably shouldn't have driven drunk. Maybe she got a ride. I want to know more, but I don't want him to be angry. He should have been waiting and should have been like, hey, let's talk. But I went to bed and now this. So like this character, I'm going to go with you ignore because I think that's better for the gameplay. I don't know if any of this matters. You don't touch each other all night. Aw, that sort of indicates that maybe there could have been some fun, sexy time, you know? Drunk, angry, say... What? But, yeah, no. It would have been better to actually sit there and work out your problems with words. But, yeah. I feel like I'm getting... This is not a storyline-based game for this. I don't think Julia... Like, I feel like inevitably, no matter what I choose, Julia and I aren't... It's not going to work out. Hopefully we don't have kids, and I'm going to let her keep the dog, I guess. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. A tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. A tiny pill of what? What a weird way to put that. Like, are you gonna take that pill like it's a cyanide capsule? Like you're some sort of friggin' like CIA, KGB guy or something? You're just gonna be like, I will not be taken alive. Like 1981. Julia still likes to draw. Didn't know she liked to draw in the first place. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Oh, so that's nice. That's wholesome. You pause and flex like a man. Okay, that didn't sound right. The way I said it, it's like, I'm going to pose and flex like I am the he-man. There, that's what you want. She's like, you frolic like a Victoria. It's like, I think frolicking would just make her laugh, but also be very hard to draw. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Oh, my heart. Also, am I just like naked frolicking, or is it just like a joke, or like the real twist is this is like one of those like personality like quizzes where we find out how toxic you are. It's like you realize that you're not a jealous person, that you're the type of person who wants others to be happy. Maybe not as assertive as you should be, and don't stand up for yourself like you maybe should, but you really do care about other people. 8 more miles still. Oh god. Is this where I work? Like, is that what's going on? Is this, that's gotta be it, right? Alright, well, this has been going on for a minute, so I need to stop and at least check my stuff. I don't think my choices up to this point really make a difference. I think regardless, it's like, I hate to be that way, but I'm pretty confident this isn't about Julia and our dog Beagle. We haven't had kids yet. It doesn't seem, or they just decided not to mention it. Like they decided not to mention she likes to draw. Who knows? I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember watching a YouTuber play through it, and it was funny. And they were way funnier than me so far. That's what I can remember, is that they were doing a better job. But they probably edited and shit. I don't know. Again, don't remember it. Don't want to look it up. Right now I'm just trying to take it like I'm, like this is like I'm trying to, I don't know. Like I feel like this is the right thing to do at the moment. I don't know. Let's look at the thing.